stay on point. Keep your ass moving on the crowd. You'll be great.
Won't be long till game time. You ready for this one?
What's up, MP?
All ears.
Over here, over here. What's up, MP?
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. And even as early as it is in the season, Doris, we've got some surprising teams off to great starts.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, the real challenge isn't getting off to that tremendous start. It's about making sure you're playing the right way and that you continue to build on that momentum. Because here's the quick thing you need to know. It's all about habits and building the right habits as you march toward the future, regardless of the time of year.
And the word on the street is that MP's got a challenge going to prove he can carry this team to victory against all teams that finished ahead of him last season. I sort of like this type of challenge. It should make for some exciting action.
Hey, whatever it takes to inspire or ignite your team is what you gotta do sometimes. And I'm circling all those games on the calendar right now. These games, including tonight, are must-watch basketball with MP bringing his A-game.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Devin Booker out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Duren. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's O'Neal in at the 4 spot. Adebayo passes to the Kobe. They set the screen to the inside. And there's the one-handed jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Booker. On the clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's just tremendous concentration by Devin Booker. He takes the contact, doesn't let it bother him. Now he'll get an N1 opportunity.
And there's one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Wiggins. O'Neal with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Booker looking around. That's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The Cobra passes to Ware. That shot, no good. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Suns trail by 4. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Driving to the basket. Adebayo.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's the Cobra, and that one is hammered home. Hey, Greg, how about MP? Last season, making first-team All-NBA for the very first time. And I think that said, yes, he has arrived.
Yeah, that first team is of the elite, right? That's when you know you have the respect of your peers and the full attention of your opponents.
Miami leading by 3. Wiggins passes to the Cobra. Here's Hero. Over Booker, and there's another one for the Heat.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. Oubre's checked in.
Number 3, Kelly Oubre.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Pass to Duren. On the wing, Booker. Spins. Rolls up on the elbow. Rebound by the Heat.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's the Cobra. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Over O'Neal. And it's Wiggins missing. Suns trail by 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, he laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thanks, David. And that one's good. Wiggins.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Booker, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person.
Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Heat. 7-point differential. Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the miss from the Cobra. And last season making all-defense second team. Greg, how satisfying is that for MP? Getting that recognition from the voters.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it shows where he's headed, right? He's never content with being a one-dimensional player. He wants to impact the game in all facets.
Now Hawkins. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Shot clock at 3. Here's Golick. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Heat lead by 10.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Great open look there.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Suns trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Exum is checked in for Adebayo. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. And you look at the Cobra, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Island with it. Pass to Oubre. Here's Iguodaro. Hawkins defending, and he makes that one.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 10 inside. Here's Robinson. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. Pass to Duren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Island with it. He's looking for Duren and finds him.
Oh, Bones Highland with the pretty pass. That's the decision-making you want to see.
.109 left to play here in the first. Knocked loose. Hawkins right side. Buries it from three-point range. Hawkins has got a couple of threes now in the first for Miami.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Now Highland. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Cobra passes to Exum. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Golick. There's the three. Duren pulls it in. Suns trail by 12. Oubre with it. And Hawkins picks him up defensively. Miami's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Oubre. Still with out a basket. Latrey drills the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Heat out front. They're up by 10. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Oubre. Bones Hyland is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Iguodala in at the 5, roaming the paint. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
To the wing right side. Hyland with it. He has yet to score. Puts up a 3. Out to the wing for 3. Connects from three-point range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to the Cobra. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside, Hero. Pulls up on the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
The Suns have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The Heat leading by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Pacers was terrific. He finished with 19 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Now Hyland. Still scoreless. Iguodala, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oubre against Hero. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Diabate. Down low, here's Iguodala. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Iguodala's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Heat leading by 3. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hyland with it. Picked up by Hero. And the foul called on the Cobra.
Number 4.
And that'll be his 3rd. And so It's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this.
47.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix. They started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of it.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Phoenix Suns. That is more than enough of us.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here are the Suns now. 6-point game. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's the Cobra. And it's Ware in at the center. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's the Cobra. Back to Adebayo. Stolen away. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Unable to get that one. Great defense that time from the Cobra. And how about this for MP? He'll be releasing his own signature shoe very soon. What a milestone.
And I'm not going to lie, guys. I bet those MP Knights will be sweet. I might be asking him for a pair after the game.
Both free throws good from the Cobra. And you may have heard MP being named All-NBA once again.
Still looking for that first team nod, but truthfully, he cares most about helping his team win games. And it is nice to get recognized for all the hard work he's put in.
Booker going to work inside.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Duren. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Duren with a screen on Hero. Alexander Walker passes to Booker. Booker nails the three. So confident.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Adebayo down low. Defended by Booker. Gets it to go. That one good. From Adebayo.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
To the paint. Tries again. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Outside, Hero goes up on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And it's 6 points for Tyler Hero.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Alexander Walker. Phoenix no good that time either. Miami leading by 6. Wiggins from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
And here's Booker. He's got 15. Jump shot is good that time. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up. Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Duren finds Alexander Walker. Pass to Duren, and stolen by Wiggins.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Now, Alexander Walker. Outside, O'Neal. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Heat leading by 9. There's Hero with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Hero's got 9.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hero. For the 3, hits the three-point bomb. 13 points in the game.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over. Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Now, sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Booker the pass to Duren. Pass to O'Neal. Launches a 3. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Alexander Walker.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The Cobra passes to Adebayo. That one goes. Count it. Adebayo's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Booker the pass to Duren. Pass to Alexander Walker. Pocket 6. Booker in the corner. Duren controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And we'll have a timeout called by... Suns trail by 13. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. They've got Bones Highland, and it's Diabate in at the 4 slot. Here's Iguodala. Adebayo passes to the Cobra. They set the pick. Pass to Ware. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Adebayo. Hero from long range. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Iguodala's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Roden. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Hero.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Traps in the tray. Heroes got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Weber, he's checked in for the Suns.
Number 14, Tim Weber.
Pass to Oubre. There's the screen, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
The Heat leading by 16. Here's the Cobra. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Hero against Highland. Inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Outside, Hero. Offline with his three. Suns trail by 16. Weber outside. Highland deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Weber. And there's the drive and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Booker, he's checked in for Weber. Both good from the line that time. Suns trail by 13. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to the Cobra. Adebayo the screen. Swiped away. Oubre against Jaquez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jaquez.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They led by as many as 18 points.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Hero against Highland. Pass to Oubre. Poked away. Here's Diabate. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And he connects with the jumper. Booker's got 19 points.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Here's the screen. Here's the Cobra, defended by Booker. Back to Hero. Jaquez outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
For three, Oubre. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Ware. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And Phoenix making a change here. Suns trail by 14. Alexander Walker with the ball. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a three. Jaquez with the rebound. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Suns have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go forward. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Booker fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
How about that? Impressive, impressive.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Oubre inside the 3-point line. They grab their own miss from outside the arc. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. No good from Booker. Miami leading by 13. Here's the Cobra. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
The Heat have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. The Cobra passes to Adebayo. Over O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Pass to Duren. Now, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Hero. 3-pointer, just 4 to shoot. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to the Cobra. This one for 3, and Tyler Hero hits from deep. Hero's got 11 in the second half.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Adebayo passes to the Cobra. to Adebayo. And stolen by Booker. Here we go, one-on-one. The three. And the three ball is good. Booker's got 25 points.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Heat.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Cobra.
It was the kind of game for him that...
And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one.
You earned that one. Good game, FP.